I will remember you. Will you remember me?
Are you ready?
I'm just Jim. Welcome to episode 17 of Fantasy Football Monsters. Please do not adjust your screens. It is I, Jimmy Fujiwara Moritu, sitting in the captain's chair this week. Von Murder was supposed to be here, but the dumbass was trying to scare a bunch of college chicks yelling at them and somehow threw out his voice. He said they wanted freedom. I said fuck that. So, joining me here is Marty.
Goodness, I've never been able to participate in this extravaganza as the right-hand person before. This is exhilarating.
Calm down, Wolfie. This is new territory for all of us. But apparently there's still a script we're supposed to follow. Little bitch couldn't talk, but he can still write.
At least we're not required to create our own agenda for the show. I would not even know how to begin with that.
Well, first of all, he wants everyone to watch out for when T2T does their Twitter poll of monsters and his name comes up. Apparently, winning a popularity contest is important with him. I don't even think they're gonna put him in, but it would definitely be near criminal to not. So, vote for Von Murder.
I'm not sure why there's a popularity contest. I didn't realize there was that high level of popularity amongst monsters.
Well, no, but when they compete against each other, I guess someone has to win.
I see here now that we are supposed to, pimp how fucking amazing he's been at fantasy football this year.
Whatever. Yeah, dude's made it to round 3 of the Scott Fishbowl playoffs. He's currently top 10 in the Raz Bowl, and he ended the Frank regular season putting up the league's high score against Fenrir, 411-73. This makes him the 11th seed for the playoffs and number 7 in points. He said this 4-8 team from week 7 held up and he gets $25 for that. Apparently he left me a money gun.
Yes, I believe I saw one sitting under the table.
This thing? He wants me to use a money gun to celebrate winning $25. I ain't doing that. Fuck it. He can if he wants, but I am a literal rotting corpse. And even I'm too dignified for that. He's locked up the top seed in Rivals 1 with a chance to knock Coach out of the playoffs there. He's locked up playoffs with a chance to get a bye in Rivals 9. He's locked up playoffs, plus a great chance at top seed in the Vampire League. Oh, and he's number 1 in points in all 3 of those.
It says here you're supposed to stress how this shows he hasn't been getting lucky this year.
I ain't doing that either, because I think he has. I mean, he's only the tops in points in 3 of those leagues. In the 4th, he's 3-8, and almost for sure not even making the playoffs.
True, but he's even 4th in points there. Plus, it was a weird league where there was nothing but kickers, defenses, and super flexes.
Don't make excuses, bitch. So, now there's supposed to be something where we're supposed to gripe about not being in leagues, and this all leads to some kind of promo?
I believe the producer let the cat out of the bag on Thursday Checkdown Show about extreme fantasy football, which gives players a chance to play in leagues which are very different from most of the ones they play now.
Fine, I'll read the fucking promo, for fuck's sake. We've been doing a lot of research and internal developments of some leagues. Some will be based on other leagues we have either heard of or maybe played in the past, but aren't well known. And a few are going to be our own unique creation.
Oh yes, I was hearing internally about the wild card league with mascots. That seems very interesting. Sorry, I didn't know. Apparently I'm not supposed to discuss specifics yet.
We want to crown who is the most extreme fantasy football player. Leagues will have individual prizes, but they will also earn you points. At the end of the year, the player with the most points will be crowned the extreme fantasy football champion for that year and win something special.
We are in the process of finalizing the details on those leagues and the point structures, as well as costs.
This ain't gonna be your casual home or work league, water cooler fantasy football. This is for those who really want to test their mettle against the best in the community.
We don't want to scare them off, Jimmy. Yes, this is going to be competitive fantasy football with some major twists. But if you're the kind of person who might like to dabble, we are going to have divisions for you as well. It's still fantasy football, and we want people to have fun.
Yeah, there's gonna be room for casuals. Plus, we're going to actually have unique strategy content, which is designed to help players in the individual leagues.
And there will be special recognition for the early adopters.
This will be special and unique, and we want to reward the people who take the leap with us.
More details and early bird signups will start before the end of the year.
Okay, I don't like all this promo shit. Let's just hit some NFL news. Apparently, I need to make this quick. The producer did this stupid fucking 6-day Tony Robbins seminar to be a better person, so apparently he doesn't have time for a long show this week. You do a fantasy football show with actual fucking monsters. You don't need to be a better person. If anything, you need to be a worse person. But whatever, we'll keep it quick. Well, it looked like the Cowboys were gonna fuck it up against the Seahawks, but they finally have a win against a team with a winning record.
Injuries to Christian Kirk and Trevor Lawrence caught up to the Jaguars, making them lose to the Jake Browning-led Bengals in overtime.
The Chargers scored a total of 6 points, and they still beat the Patriots.
The 49ers decimated the Eagles, much to Von Meta's glee, setting up the pivotal matchup next week for control of the division.
The Texans killed the Broncos' win streak at 5 with a 22-17 win.
The Packers somehow summoned the ghost of Vince Lombardi to relive Super Bowl I, beating the Chiefs in an upset.
This all now means that the Niners, the Cowboys, and of all teams, the Colts are the hottest teams all riding 4-game win streaks. Fine, I'm rapping. Good Joe, man. Anyway, for Morty and the fucking Mute Von Murder, this is Jimmy reminding everyone. Do I actually have to say this? It is corny as fuck. Fine. Reminding everyone to get ready to take it to the extreme. Ha ha! Dear Joe, thank you for the wonderful gift of the top score in the league for the week. I understand that I may not be worthy to receive such a fantastic present, and I, in no way, shape, or form, think this makes me better than anyone else. Better than anyone. better than anyone else or even remotely.
I can't do it.